Okay, Taurus, take 3. My little one's potty training, and so she keeps coming in and she's got no pants on, and I just have to keep restarting. So I did shuffle and lay everything out for you. I also pulled your oracle message, which I have not seen. So we are going to get into it, Taurus, just so you know. I do read intuitively, so my card meanings will not be the same as other people's card meanings. If you want to donate to the channel or you want to get a personal reading, the only way to do that is in the description box below using those links. Otherwise, I will not contact you. I won't probably reply to your comments or anything like that. So let's get into it, Taurus. For your position 1, we have Lovers and Ace of Wands. Taurus, your current energy is letting me know that you have some kind of passion, whether it be a person or a job or a situation that you're really wanting to take action towards. What I'm getting is it's more of like a divine connection. It's more of something that you're meant to do. Or at least that you're, even if you're not meant to do it, which, you know, we're never doing anything we're not meant to do. But this lets me know that it's something very passionate. It's very close to your heart. It feels really good to you and you're wanting to take action. In your obstacle, we have Knight of Wands being clarified by the Six of Swords, which in this deck is the, it's science. And so for me, it's a Thoth deck. Whenever I get this card, to me, it's all about like you're up in your head, you're overthinking everything. It's almost equivalent to like the Nine of Swords here. You want me to show the Six of Swords? Okay, 1 second, Taurus. They're telling me to show you the Six of Swords in the traditional deck. Hopefully it's not on the table. I think I have another deck, though, that I can pull from. That's the 5. Where's it at? Yeah, that's what. Or am I showing the 9 of Swords? That's the 7, 10. Show the 9 or the 6? Because I'm comparing it to the 9. The way that card feels to me is very much like 9 of Swords energy. But they want the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords might be on the table already, and I just don't know it. Okay, here it is. So the 6 of Swords, if you look at it in the traditional deck, it's moving forward. It's continuing, taking action to leave, finally getting like a mental clarity after an emotional situation where the water's wavy. You're going into new waters where the waters are clear. Again, that's just in the traditional deck, which I don't know why they're telling me to show you that. But for this deck, I get it more as being in your mind, being in your head, being very logical about a situation, okay? And so it looks like your obstacle here is you're not taking action, or you're being very flighty with your action because you're still up in your head about whatever this is, whether it's a person or a situation. It looks like you're really up in your head about it. And even though you know you feel it, you want it, in your head, it's not coming together the way you need it to be fully confident in taking action, okay? This is going to be really specific to some of you. I'm getting commit. So maybe you don't want to commit. You're not ready to commit here. You're overthinking the commitment. You're overthinking kind of like you want to move forward. The Knight of Wands is all about moving forward. Even Six of Swords is about like kind of releasing those muddy waters and moving forward. But in this card, if you see the surrounding, what it's surrounded by is like a bunch of like chaos. You know, it's so much chaos, and all the swords are coming together at a point in the middle of the cross, because it's saying kind of like be logical but have faith as well. So it looks like maybe your obstacle is that you're not having a lot of faith in this connection. Like something about it is preventing you from being not faithful to it, but having the faith to believe that it can happen for you and that it's going to last for you. And so instead you're being surrounded by all of this chaos, and this card as an obstacle is like, hey, you need to point all your thoughts into one spot, and that's the center of the cross. That's to have faith that you can take action and move forward, and it will be something good for you, okay? What you need to focus on, Page of Cups being clarified by the 3, sorry, not the 3, but this is actually a trump card, adjustment, which if I remember correctly, and the Thoth Tarot adjustment is maybe the same as justice. I believe it is. So it's like, what you need to focus on is Page of Cups being clarified by, in the traditional deck, that's justice, but this is adjustment. So what it's letting me know, the focus for you here is bringing balance to a situation by possibly putting your emotion into it, okay? By possibly creating that movement, creating that decision, that action, that energy to invest your love into it. Aces to me are all about potential, and pages are the next step up. And they're all about, now that we've gone through what the potential is, what it looks like, now we're going to commit to it. Now we're going to actually go in and learn how to do this, because pages are in their moment of kind of mastering something, of starting something. So it's not perfected yet, but this is the commitment to go on that journey to perfect it, okay? To get you all the way to the king. So what I'm getting here is like, there needs to be a balance, and the way that balance is going to happen is by offering maybe a cup of love, by offering at least the commitment or investment to add your emotion into the situation here. I'm starting to get more and more like love vibes here, but again, for some of you that aren't looking for love or not dealing with a situation of love, this could definitely apply to like your business. Same thing, just using business instead of person, investing your emotion into a business, allowing that passion to bring you into it, but having enough emotion invested that you're staying, you're not just getting flighty. In the recent past, we had the 9 of Wands being clarified by the Hermit. So to me, this is letting me know that possibly in the recent past, and I'm getting like a 2 to 3 month time frame here, you were really defending something, really standing your ground. And the reason why you were standing your ground is because when you went within, that's kind of what your soul was telling you to do. Your spirit was telling you, wait this out, stand your ground, fight for what you believe in, fight for what's right. And it looks like that came from more of a message from within, Taurus. You went within and you got a clear message. Stand your ground. You know, don't let no one knock you off. Stand your ground. So if this is a person, this could be you know, if you are trying to get away from someone toxic, stand your ground and don't communicate with that person. If you're trying to get with someone, stand your ground and be persistent. Let them know that you're there. If it's a job, keep applying to that dream job. You will eventually get it. Keep applying to that loan to start your business or to get a house. You will eventually get it. So, you know, apply it to your situation as needed. But it looks like in the recent past, you went within to really find yourself. And I'm just going to throw this out here because it's definitely of significance. But both of these cards are 9s, okay? The Hermit is a 9, and the 9 of Wands obviously is a 9. So maybe look up 9-9. Now it's got me wondering if any of these other ones are 9s as well. But possibly look up 999 and see if that, you know, does anything for you. In your strength position, we have the Star being clarified by the Devil. So it looks like in your strength position, you're able to create addictions or habits that are maybe not so good into more of wish fulfillments. So this could be turning like a bad habit into a healthy habit, just by what you do with it. So if you are addicted to kind of spending your money, you overspend too much, you're going to start overspending on things that are going to bring you good investments, like cars, jewelry, purses, things that you can resell later, or you can use those items once you've bought them to create more money, to monetize that money. So Taurus, it looks like your strength position here is, and that's just with money. So if it's with relationships, maybe you're like codependent on someone, you're able to take that situation and turn it around into a wish fulfillment where it's like, you know, instead of being codependent, how about we go do this, or let me pick up this hobby so that I'm not so up under you all the time. Taurus, what you're able to do in your strength position for this month of October is turning those nasty bad habits into more wish fulfilling, more healthy, balanced habits here, okay? In your near future, we have the Sun being clarified by the Three of Cups, abundance. Three of Cups also talks about reuniting. So whatever current situation this is, and I'm getting, again, more that this is a love reading, but if it is a love reading, what I'm getting is like in the near future for the month of October, you guys are going to come to possibly reuniting, where you're kind of bringing in this happiness. I don't see it as an end all be all, as far as like you're not coming in and bam, everything is perfect, but it's like you're coming in, you're reigniting the communication, you're working together, there's emotion flowing, and it's creating this very happy moment, this very happy situation for you, Taurus. It's like you're finally moving in the right direction with whatever this situation is that you've kind of always wanted. Possibly you're getting out of your mind here so that you can move forward and you can offer your emotion to create a very stable, happy situation here. The Sun card is like the happiest card in the whole deck. So your advice moving forward is King of Pentacles being clarified by the Prince of Swords. So what I'm getting is your advice is continue working on your money, but possibly don't be so stingy with it. Offer something here, whether it be to spend money to create this happiness. Maybe you're like, I know I need to buy a camera if I want to do this business, or if I want to do better at this business. So let me go ahead and invest that money into a camera. If it's a person, maybe let me go ahead and surprise them with some gifts so they know that like I'm willing to spend my money on them. Not because they need it, but I think it's more Tauruses are really good financially with their money, but they can get a little stingy sometimes. So it's like, hey, if I'm important enough for you to spend your money on me and your time on me, then yes, I feel loved by you. Okay. Prince of Swords is talking about communication. So coming in not only with some kind of offer here, of stability, of longevity, of patience, of working together, toward a future, but also swords, communication, knowing exactly what you want, staying focused on that and communicating it. So Taurus, you might have a problem with maybe some of your communication. What I'm getting is like you might be able to lead very passionately within this situation, but maybe not so good on the communication end, and not so good on offering like a very consistent, stable, patient kind of energy here. So your advice for this situation is offer that stability, offer that patience and that longevity, and also offer your communication. Okay, start communicating more. What you're not seeing is the Death card, and being clarified by the Nine of Swords, which is cruelty in this. So it looks like this situation could put an end to like any backstabbing, anxiety. It's like if you can follow through with the situation, Taurus, it's going to be an end to maybe some apathy you've been having, or even pain. This card is like all about pain. Look how painful those swords are. They're all dripping with blood. Okay, nine of Swords in a traditional deck is all about, and it's funny because I was saying that with the what card was it, with the Six of Swords, the energy I was picking up on that was the Nine of Sword energy. And so what you're not seeing is that you have this Nine of Sword energy where you're having so much anxiety, you're having pain, you're up in your head, you can't focus, you're not clear, you're feeling lost, you're feeling all these negative emotions, maybe not sleeping good at night, you're going through this whirlwind. And it's like this situation, when you can move forward within this situation, it's going to put an end to all of that. That's your Death card here. It's going to put an end to it for you. Sorry, Taurus. In your hopes and fears position, we have the Five of Cups, and it's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles here. And so what it immediately gives me is like your fear here is that you're gonna choose money over love. Or if you haven't already, I don't know, but that's immediately what they're giving me is like you're gonna keep making your money, you're gonna keep getting this Ten of Pentacles and building your wealth and going in that direction, no doubt about it. And that is a hope here, but the fear with it is that you're gonna be making all this money that you're gonna look back later and you're gonna be very like regretful and sorry and remorseful about these spilled cups that you didn't take action on because you were so focused on your money here. So I think that is your own fear, is and that's like the fear of, like, not to get too intense here, but some people are like, I'm so scared to die alone, you know, meaning like they're so scared of going through their whole life without being in a relationship and having someone to love, and then the moment that they're on their deathbed, they have no one there for them. And most of those people were very focused on their money, they were very focused on their stability, their hobbies, themselves, things like that, and they never put any true time and effort into someone else's cups. And so at the end of the day, all they're left with is their own cups here. So I get that your fear is like looking back and being really regretful. You're looking back, sitting on your millions, but you got no one to enjoy it with. You have no one that's emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? That's kind of your fear here. What's your potential outcome for the end of October? We have the, again, 9 of Swords, 999, okay? Taurus, something about 9 is important in this reading, okay? 999. So you have the 9 of Swords being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's letting me know that there could be a really good turnaround with you feeling stuck, with you feeling bound and like stuck in your energy, you know, not able to move past it here. Like you're not, and I apologize, Taurus, that's not 9. This is 8 of Swords, not 9 of Swords. I'm yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. I was like, they're telling me like, that's not 9, that's not 9. Because this is the 9, that's not 9. And I know the meaning of the 9 of the Swords, and I'm like, that's not the meaning I'm getting from this card. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's the 8 of Swords. 999 is still an important number for you because it did show up again here, as well as over here in your past. It's in your past and in your future, 999. So still look that up, but this is the 8 of Swords. And so 8 of Swords is all about being stuck in your situation, being bound, feeling helpless, feeling hopeless. There's some kind of luck coming in here, Taurus, that's going to turn that situation around for you. So you're not going to feel so stuck and so helpless here. You're going to feel like you have more control over the situation. Maybe you're choosing a direction to go in. You're deciding what you're going to do with this connection, this situation. You're seeing a clear path to move forward. Something's going to happen that's going to turn your luck here so that you're not feeling stuck. Sorry, Taurus, again. Your oracle message here is foundation and achievements. Look at that. And that is the same as it's equivalent to like the 4 of Wands card, okay, which is marriage, happiness, sometimes reuniting. Let's go ahead and read from the book for this one. We've got the 4. I think it's further in the back here. Where are you? Here we go. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the reward for your efforts. What you sowed, you can now reap. Be open to receive as you've worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you, for there has to be an even exchange of giving and receiving, in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card represents a period for celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage or the buying of land or a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at your door. All right, Taurus, so overall for the month of October, I'm definitely getting there's a situation or a relationship here that is going to give way. It looks like this relationship could provide you a lot of healing, a lot of good healing, healthy boundaries, success, long-term is definitely what I'm getting here. I'm almost tempted to pull a love message for you. I'll go ahead and do that just because we did get interrupted so much. Just so you can maybe try to identify maybe who this person is. Please show me the person showing up in Taurus's monthly read. Please show me the person showing up for Taurus's monthly read. Please show me the person showing up in Taurus's monthly read. Who is this person? Who is this person showing up in Taurus's monthly read? Who is this person showing up in Taurus's monthly read? Okay. We have the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, and Temperance. So this looks like someone, I'm getting there was like communication about healing with this person. Maybe it's trying to heal that connection or healing your heart, or they're possibly working on healing their heart. You or them could have gone through like a really rough breakup or had a really bad relationship, and you guys were talking about that healing together. You had shared that situation and you were trying to heal each other or heal one another. This person is also possibly at a distance from you because we have Two of Wands. So it's like you might have to travel to get to them. They might not live immediately close to you, someone at a distance here. And then we have Temperance. And so it's someone that really wants to bring balance into the situation. They try to give an even exchange of give and take that might be missing, which I did pick up a little bit on that read here, but it looks like there might be, because you have the Justice card for what you need to focus on. So that lets me know in this situation, it's like someone's not giving and taking evenly, okay? What is this person? How does this person feel about Taurus? 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 We have the Star, the Magician, and the Empress. Taurus, this is all arcana, major arcana. This is beautiful energy here. They see you as wish fulfillment. They see you as a manifester. You're able to create the reality that you want. You're able to go after your dreams and make them happen. They also see you as the Empress, someone that they could have a future with, and it's going to be very balanced. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to be very very worthwhile here, very long term. This person is seeing you as like the end all be all. They definitely are feeling a very strong connection with you. They're in love with you. They want to be with you. They see you as like this amazing person, and they feel very abundant and beautiful when they think of you. How does Taurus feel about this person? 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 We have Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Four of Cups. Taurus, this is definitely someone in your past, okay? This is not a new person showing up in this reading. This is definitely someone that you've already dealt with here. But you're like reminiscing on maybe you guys as kids, you're reminiscing on when you first met, you know, that young love, reminiscing in a positive way. So like you're seeing even obstacles that you had in the past just because you guys were so young and new to each other. You're even reminiscing about those and kind of chuckling like, oh yeah, those were nice times. Those were good times, good learnings, right? You're definitely having a lot of that like happy energy. When you think of this person, it makes you happy. It feels good to think about them. You're definitely seeing them as a very self-assured, very confident, knowing what they want, passionate kind of person. The same way they're seeing you in that Empress energy, you're kind of seeing them in that like you can create whatever you want, you take it, you know what you want, you come in with passion, with emotion, with beauty, with love, and you're just in your Queen of Wands energy very strongly. So that's how you're seeing them. You're also seeing that they're really dissatisfied with maybe the situation at hand. It looks like, because we have the Four of Cups, it's almost like you see them as like like they're not happy with any of the offers that they're receiving, whether it be from you or from other people. You're seeing that like they're not happy with anything that's being offered to them. And that's part of that Queen of Wands energy. You know what you want and you're not going to settle for less. And so they're kind of apathetic and bored and just like kind of in this situation where they're waiting for that Ace of Cups here. But the beautiful thing about the Four of Cups is like you see that there is a cup that they will want. They don't see it, possibly because you have not given it to them, you have not extended it to them, but it's almost like they're sitting around waiting, like, when is Taurus going to give me this cup? That's how you're seeing this person. They may not see themselves that way, but you're seeing them in the way of like, I know they're waiting on my cup. I know they want it. Like, you know that this person would be out of this like apathetic, kind of bored, waiting around energy once you offer them that cup here. Okay. They're not happy with any other cups that they have received. I think that's all we're going to do for the love reading. I don't want to get too specific here for the whole month. But I definitely see there is one main person. You could have multiple options. The option cards did not pop out at me. It did not come out in this read. So there is one person specific. It's usually the first person that comes to your mind, and that's the one that this reading is meant for. But Taurus, it does look like you have a strong person, a strong connection that you guys could possibly entertain here, and it would lead to beautiful things. It would lead to like happy ending here. And October is the month that's going to come in, that maybe you're going to be making that decision. Do I offer my cup or do I just end it? I don't see you ending it here. I don't see you putting an end into it here. I see them kind of waiting around on you, and I see you constantly thinking about them. And we're kind of at a stalemate here until it looks like the ball's in your court, like you're supposed to make the next move here maybe. And again, feel free to like reverse those roles if it resonates better the other way. But that's what I got for you, Taurus. Thanks.